people, this is Em again. Welcome to my kitchen, and I'm showing you the third dish that we're going to make today to partake in this grand meal that we're going to just ingest with a big smile on our face. I'm going to show you how to make ground vegan substitute meat. I don't know if you should call it meat, but it's supposed to be ground vegan crumbles. So it's supposed to be your substitute for ground meat. Unfortunately, I cannot have this because it has gluten. So all you gluten intolerance people, again, I feel your pain. This is not for you. Maybe at some point I'm going to show the alternative for this that doesn't require to do any soy products or gluten products with gluten in it. Okay, so this is what we're going to make today. You can get this at your Whole Foods. Almost every major grocery store has it. It's called Life Smart Ground, and definitely, you know, check it out. If not, ask them if they can bring it. So I'm going to use some olive oil, cold pressed. So this is the time I'm going to use some olive oil, okay? So make sure the stove is not too high. Okay. So I'm just adding a little bit, just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit, just to wet it, just kind of to wet the pan, okay? And put this here. I used half of an onion, and I diced it up really small, so hopefully you can see that. I love onions. I really, really do. So we have the onions in here. Make sure I get all of it. Don't want to waste any onions because I love onions. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of salt in there. That probably would have been half a teaspoon just to flavor up the onions a little bit. Put that aside. I'm also going to add some Italian seasoning, and I would go with a half a teaspoon with that. Okay, just for a little flavoring. And you don't have to add Italian seasoning. I did that because, oh, I love the smell. The smell is so good. It is, okay. So, wow, beautiful. Anyway, so I'm adding I added Italian seasoning because I'm going to add some tomato sauce later, okay? So let's get this oven high again, and I'm going to open up the ground meat. Okay, so get the knife here, cut this open, and so hopefully you can see that. I hope I don't have things flying around. Okay. You can use the whole packet or not, depending on your family size. And these normally are flavored already, but you definitely want to taste it to see if you need to add anything else in it. Okay. Now, because I don't like to use a lot of oil, I will add just a little bit because it's a little dry, a little bit of water. But if you decide to add some more olive oil, you can. But I want to add some water. Okay, put the stove at a higher temperature, and hopefully you can see this. I'm going to add the remainder of the package. And just mix everything right on in. Sweetie, can you come here for a second? I need to do a taste test for me. Okay, hopefully it's not too hot. That is
Hey there, how you doing?
I just want you to taste to have any flavor in. It's not hot.
A little bit more.
Okay. All right, bye. So he tasted it for me, and It needs a little bit more flavoring. I'm going to add a little bit more water. Okay, got that? So I just want this to soften up a little bit and cook up before I add the sauce. And it's looking all nice. Oh, here we go. Okay, so here's a sauce that I'm going to use. So I don't have to add any more water or oil. So put that in there and I'll show you. Lower that a little bit. Okay, so the sauce that I'm using is just, you can probably see some of the drip on there. The sauce that I'm using is just a tomato pulp. I made sure they had nothing in it, just tomatoes, no citric acid, no other ingredients. Most tomato sauce come with sugar, and I just wasn't trying to have all that. And if you're trying to lose weight, you know, having the added sugar, hidden sugar added in your food that's prepackaged is no fun when you try and do all that you can. So I'm going to add my garlic powder. I am going to add a little bit more salt. So one moment, add a little bit more salt. And again, I hate to give measurements because some might need less or they might go for more. And if you want to add just a pinch of cayenne pepper, you can do that too. And if you're good at flavoring food, you just flavor it to your liking. So this is the ground meat that is going to be for any pasta dish. If you're going to make lasagna, if you're going to make spaghetti, this is what you would add. If you're going to make like a mock beef wrap that you're going to stuff in a pita or any wrap that you would like, you probably wouldn't do the tomato sauce, but you would season up the ground meat like you would and add your own touch and add it to your favorite dish. So I'm going to let this cook up while you try yours in your kitchen. This is M. See you again.